UK economy beats India. GDP per capita. Purchasing power index. Human development index. University ranking. Ranking of high school students. Unemployment rate. Literacy. Quality of life index. Healthcare. Rights per women. Percentage of women working. Percentage of women with college degrees. Other proof that the UK economy beats India. The UK has a higher female labor force participation rate than India. The UK has a higher female literacy rate than India. The UK has a lower gender pay gap than India. The UK has more women in leadership positions than India. The UK has more women-owned businesses than India. Overall, the UK economy is stronger than India's economy and provides more opportunities for women. UK economy beats India. GDP. India's GDP is larger than the UK's, but the UK's GDP per capita is higher. This means that the average person in the UK has a higher income than the average person in India. GDP per capita. The UK's GDP per capita is $45,240, while India's GDP per capita is $2,270. This means that the average person in the UK is about 20 times richer than the average person in India. Purchasing power index. The UK's purchasing power index PPI is $43,252, while India's PPI is $7,520. This means that the average person in the UK can buy more goods and services than the average person in India with the same amount of money. Human Development Index. The UK's Human Development Index HDI is 0.926, while India's HDI is 0.645. The HDI is a measure of a country's overall quality of life, taking into account factors such as health, education, and income. University ranking. The UK has 2 universities in the top 5 of the QS World University Rankings, Oxford and Cambridge. India's highest ranked university is the Indian Institute of Science, which is ranked 172nd. Ranking of high school students. The UK ranked first in the PISA 2018 rankings of high school students in science, reading, and math. India ranked 73rd. Import-exports. The UK's total import-exports are greater than India's. However, India's import-exports per capita are lower than the UK's. This means that the average person in the UK imports and exports more goods and services than the average person in India. However, the UK's overall academic performance is better than India's. This is evidenced by the fact that the UK has 2 universities in the top 5 of the QS World University Rankings, while India's highest ranked university is ranked 172nd. In addition, the UK ranked first in the PISA 2018 rankings of high school students in science, reading, and math, while India ranked 73rd. This suggests that the UK has a stronger academic system than India, and that Oxford and Cambridge are 2 of the best universities in the world. Unemployment rate and literacy, quality of life index, and healthcare. Unemployment rate. The unemployment rate in the UK is 4.4%, while the unemployment rate in India is 7.7%. This means that there are more people without jobs in India than in the UK. Literacy. The literacy rate in the UK is 99%, while the literacy rate in India is 74%. This means that more people in the UK can read and write than in India. Quality of life index. The quality of life index in the UK is 101.3, while the quality of life index in India is 61.4. The quality of life index is a measure of a country's overall quality of life, taking into account factors such as health, education, and income. Healthcare. The UK has a universal healthcare system, which means that everyone is entitled to free healthcare. India does not have a universal healthcare system, and many people have to pay for healthcare out of pocket. Overall, the UK has a lower unemployment rate, a higher literacy rate, a higher quality of life index, and a better healthcare system than India. Rights per women or percentage of women working in UK versus India or percentage of women with college degrees in UK versus India. Give me other proof that UK economy beats India. Rights per women. Women's rights in the UK. The UK is a world leader in women's rights. The Equality Act 2010 prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex, disability, age, race.